Hey everyone, welcome back to Mini Bike Mike's Garage. Well, it's the end of October 2025, and I've been home from the Great American Monkey 1000 for about 3 weeks or so, I guess. And I truly enjoyed the trip. I enjoyed sharing it with you guys. I hope that you enjoyed it just as much as I did the videos. Now, I have been asked a few times, multiple times, as I talk to the event about people here at home and friends and so forth. They're like, okay, how are you going to top that? Or what's your next big adventure? Well, I think I actually might have found something that I want to do next. I'm not saying it's going to top the Moab trip, but it is something else to do. A few days ago, I got a text in our Moab team text group from John from Minnesota, and it was a photo of a flyer for an event called the Cannonball 125. I'll go ahead and post a picture of that flyer here. Now I realize I didn't probably leave that up there long enough for you guys to read it or gather much information from it. So give me just a minute and I'll kind of fill in the blanks for you. What little bit I know, I only found out about it within the last couple days. It's held by or organized by a group called GPSKevinAdventureRides.com. I believe that's right. I will double check it. I'll put a link in the description of the video, of this video, if you're interested in looking them up and getting more information for yourself. It happens during June of 2026, from like June 13th through the 28th. You heard me right. It's a 14-day event. It covers 3,719 miles, and it goes from Washington, D.C. all the way to San Francisco, California. That's a long ride. It is designed around small bore 125cc bikes. With the popularity of Honda's mini moto line over the last few years, the Grom, the Monkey 125, the Super Cub 125, the Trail 125, and now the new Dox 125, they have designed this thing using a bicycle route. So they're staying off interstates and major roads. I'm sure they'll have to hit a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit at some point, I would think, but hopefully they're far and few between. But the whole ride is designed around small bore bikes, to go that 3,700 miles. It doesn't particularly list the clones like this Ice Bear Champion or any other brands of mini motos, but I'm sure as long as they're around that 125cc range, they're good to go. Check with them before you sign up or do anything like that. Make sure that you are okay. I'm probably going to ride a Ice Bear Champion, either this one or one like it. And here are my thoughts on what I'm going to do, how I'm going to handle this event. I'm actually going to probably rent a vehicle, haul the bike from Indiana to Washington, D.C., turn in the rental, jump on the bike, ride the 3,700 miles to San Francisco, hopefully sell the bike to one of you guys, one of you people out there watching the video. Maybe you're interested in it. Mama Warner is going to meet me in San Francisco when I finish. We love to ride the train. We're going to jump on the Coastal Starlight train, I think it's called, Amtrak, and go from San Francisco up to Seattle. And then there is a train called the Empire Builder that we're going to ride from Seattle to Chicago. And then there's a train from Chicago back down to Indianapolis. That's how I plan to get home. And that's a big reason why I have picked a clone, something that I'm not really attached to. Because I'm sure some guys are thinking, well, why don't you ride the Goldie bike you rode to Moab, or Piggly Wiggly, or the bike you rode to West Virginia? Because I really don't want to have to mess with getting the bike back from California to Indiana. I would really, truly like to just unload it out there. Hopefully one of you guys are interested. If you are, send me an email. I'll put the link here on the screen someplace, but my email is ct70help@gmail.com. Now, got to remember, it's going to be a bike that's going to have 3,800 plus miles on it. I'm sure it's going to need wheel bearings and need to be rebuilt, but I will work you out a very, very good deal if someone in the San Francisco area is willing to take a bike off of my hands at the end of June when I get done with this ride. A little bit more information that I do know is that unlike Moab, where we had to be self-sufficient and carry all of our gear, the entry fee to this event actually has a chase vehicle that will carry all of our luggage for us, which is super nice. We'll be able to just jump on the bikes and ride and not be so, encumbered by all the different bags and so forth. I probably will have to put an auxiliary tank on the bike so I get a little bit more range, but other than that, I think I can just jump on the bike and go. The other thing that your entry fee covers is your hotel rooms. Don't have to worry about the hotel rooms. It actually covers 16 nights of hotel rooms during the trip. So that's actually pretty nice too, which leads me into, when I first got the flyer from John, I thought it was referencing an event called the Scooter Cannonball, which is totally different. It actually happens on the odd years, 23, 25, 27, and they just held it just a few months ago. Now that event is way more strenuous. It covers about the same distance, 3,800 miles, but they do it in 8 days. So you have to cover 500 plus miles every day. You're on the bike from 12 to 16 hours. And I've looked into the event and I've thought about it. I love to ride, but I don't know if I don't want to push myself that much. That's why this ride is so appealing. It's over 14 days. So according to the flyer, the thing I posted earlier, if you got the chance to read that, it says you average about 230, 235 miles a day, which I've done that multiple times. I've never strung 14 of them together, so that could be interesting, but that is a distance that you can get done in a reasonable amount of time. And going back to the hotels, so basically you leave every day and your destination, your hotel is where you're going to hit at the end of every day. So anyway, jabbered enough. I just wanted to come on and give you guys a little bit of information about what my next big adventure is. And two, if you're interested in a bike and you're in the San Francisco area, California, hit me up, because I'm looking to get rid of this, maybe even a couple bikes. I've got I know right now, as of right now, 2 of my teammates from Moab have also signed up. They haven't made the decision on what kind of bike they're going to ride and if they're going to haul it back either. But we've got until June to make all that up. So we'll figure it out as we go. All right, guys, thanks very much for following along. Appreciate it. And I guess I'll see you guys on the next video.